A very warm welcome to IDFC First Bank Presents Leaders of Tomorrow Season 12. I'm Ritwika Gupta and you're tuning into our very special festive edition. Today is Dhanteras, which marks the first day of Diwali in most of India. It's considered very auspicious to purchase gold or property on this day. In line with this, tonight we'll focus on the jewellery and real estate sectors. In our first segment, I'll be speaking with Joita Sen, Director of Senco Gold and Diamonds, followed by a conversation with Dhaval Ajmera, Director of Ajmera Realty Infra India. Joining us live right now is Joita Sen, Director of Senco Gold and Diamonds. Welcome to the show, Joita.
Thank you so much for having me here today.
So to begin with, tell us, how would you assess the current state of the jewellery market in India? And how would you say Senco Gold and Diamonds has made a mark over the years?
So Senco Gold and Diamonds has been in the industry, the jewellery industry, for the past 85 years and more. And we are currently the fourth generation in this business. And as such, we have seen the changing demography of the jewellery industry over the years. And I believe that now India is in a very good place for consumerism, because the Indian mindset is now they are very educated about brands, about the product. So the market is in a very positive place, and actually gold has always been Sri Dhan. So that is why gold is an asset which you can wear, and this market is only growing year on year. So I think Indian market is right now in the best place.
Now, given the sector's size and scope, what do you see as the most promising opportunities for growth in India's jewellery market?
So over the last 15 years, what we have seen is we ourselves from a 3-4 showroom family business, we've grown beyond Kolkata, beyond Bengal, and now having moved across India, we have seen that more organized players have come in, the market has become more organized, and people are looking at quality, at after sales service. So what can you do beyond sales? So this is something which is now in great demand. So looking at this, the way we have organized ourselves, so the scope for growth in India right now is very positive. And not only that, as I sit here today, we are opening a few showrooms across India, and so the scope of growth is very, very positive.
Now, Joita, we are having this conversation in line with the festive season. Tell us, what are your expectations for demand this year, and how does this compare to previous years?
So year on year, we see a growth in demand and a growth in sales. And this year, though the price is high, we still feel that because festive season, especially Dhanteras, has a huge emotional and cultural connection with everybody. And most people save up throughout the year to spend on this particular day. So these occasions are culturally very significant. So that is why I don't see any reason for it not to be a good year this year as well.
India's jewellery market is often seen as unorganized. Joita, tell us, what advice would you give to small businesses in this sector to effectively leverage the festive season and maximize opportunities?
So, firstly, e-commerce is a new age platform, which is a very good platform to explore, and a lot of businesses, they have also been around for many years. They have their own reputation and credibility. So to leverage that on online platform, because the new generation believes that everything is available at the click of a fingertip, and with technology that is possible. New designs, new collections, communicating that story in a very simple and strong manner to the customer base, that is the way forward this festive season.
So as you know, today is Dhanteras and I have to ask this question. So gold has traditionally been a favorite among Indian consumers, especially during festivals. Tell us, what are the current trends in gold demand?
So currently in gold demands, we see this year that with the wedding season coming up after the festive season, so gold necklaces, gold necklace sets, gold earrings are in huge demand, is trending. This is for the traditional jewelry segment, and for the lightweight trendy jewelry segment, we see that the chain necklace, as we call it, they look like chain, but they also partly like necklaces with fun designs and pendants interspersed around it. So these chain necklaces are hugely trending in the trending lightweight jewelry segment. So this festive season, that's going to grow into a bigger trend.
Now, many people consider gold a safe investment. Do you believe that this is the right time to invest in gold?
Absolutely. Why now? Always. I mean, there's a reason why gold is called Sri Dhan, and it has been forever. So, and it's something I've heard my grandmother tell me, my mother tell me, and it's something I will advise to the next generation as well, that gold is the most safest asset that you can have, and it's always good to have savings in the form of gold as an asset, because it's only going to grow in value and give you returns.
Joita, tell us about the demand for diamonds in India. How is Senco Jewellery tapping into this market?
So diamond has always been looked upon as a thing of prestige, of class, and aspirational. So therefore the demand for diamond year on year is growing as the awareness about diamond and its desirability is growing. So diamond jewelry, which are everyday wear, like with trendy jewelry, even during weddings, because you see now the world has become very small with social media coming in. So the international designs, collections are influencing our Indian designs in a big way. So diamond jewelry has become immensely popular and continues to grow. So necklace sets during weddings, everyday lightweight jewelry, which are collection based, design based, which appeal to the younger generation or of different age groups. So these are always popular, and then there are certain evergreen designs which are like clusters, solitaires, and we see that the demands are only growing. Time has not or circumstances has not made the shine of the diamond go away any less. So it's a rapidly growing market. Now,
Senco Jewellery has a very strong presence in the traditional jewellery market. Are there plans to expand to new segments or cater to emerging demographics, such as millennials or the Gen Z?
Yes, so Senco, while we provide traditional jewelry, wedding jewelry, also way back in 2008 and 2009, we established two sub-brands. One was Gossip, which is silver and fashion jewelry catering to all occasions where we do not wish to wear, gold and diamond jewelry. And then we have another sub-brand called Everlight, which is again collection-based, design-based, trend-based, lightweight, everyday wear, fine gold and diamond jewelry. So we already have these two categories catering to the Gen Z. And the road ahead is we are on an expansion mode across the country as well as internationally. Not only that, we also have a very strong online presence, and every month we see that new areas of India are, ordering from us. They're appreciating our designs as more and more people experience the designs and the service that we give them, as more and more people even see, when you buy something, others are seeing, they're appreciating, then they also. So this is how our network is growing, which we see month on month on our online website sales figures, and also our footprint across India and internationally. We have a growth plan, and that is how we plan to move forward. And of course, Senco means designs. Every month we come up with different kinds of designs, because trends are always evolving and ever changing. I would wish everyone a very happy and a festive season ahead. And it is my motto that no matter what you do in life, what your profession is, whether it's at home or outside the home, innovation is the key to growth. So always be innovative, not just in your career growth, but also in your personal growth. And that is the way to make yourself and keep yourself happy.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time, Joita, and wish you a very happy Diwali.
Thank you. It was a pleasure once again to be here, and thank you for having me here.
It's time for a quick break here. When we come back, we'll dive into a discussion about the real estate sector this Diwali. Welcome back to IDFC First Bank Presents Leaders of Tomorrow Season 12. In this segment, I speak to Dhaval Ajmera, Director of Ajmera Realty and Infra India, to explore the sentiment in the real estate sector this festive season. Listen in. Dhaval, welcome to ET Now Leaders of Tomorrow. It's a pleasure to be having this conversation with you.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure to have being over here.
Absolutely. So Dhaval, from what I understand, the real estate sector, has seen a couple of ups and downs in the recent past. So I want to begin this interview by asking you an overall view of the real estate sector, and because we are, in the midst of festivities as well, what is the market sentiment looking like right now?
So basically, real estate always has been playing a very integral part for the Indian economy, and we being Indians, as Indians, are very emotional towards real estate. Any time and every time we have certain amount of money which is surplus, be it someone who is working or someone who has a business, there will be some bit of real estate he or she will invest.
Sure.
Can be residential, can be commercial, can be a land, can be anything. Over the last decade, there has been many challenges which has happened in real estate in terms of GST, RERA, demonetization, and all of that. There were always some or the other hiccups which were coming in. But after COVID, people have realized that in spite of any amount of wealth being available with us, but real estate was the only asset class which really came up to their lives and saved their lives, because home was where we all were stuck for 6 months to a year.
Sure.
So there was a great demand which has actually surged towards post-COVID, and people have actually taken real estate as an important asset class, as an investment. Right. And that is why we are seeing a great rise in the demand. Indian economy has moved in a very positive way. Internal growth has been great. People have risen in their own personal lives, professionally and personally everywhere. So that has led to a good rise in the economy, and that has somewhere also percolated down to the real estate market. And that is why we are seeing a great demand, and we are hoping and we are wishing, with the way the economy is moving, it is going to even further move in a positive direction.
Right, and when we speak about the festive season, I understand, it marks new beginnings for a lot of Indians, and I want to understand that, especially when we talk about this time's festive season, is purchasing a property, is it just because it's considered to be, auspicious, and it's considered to be lucky to be, buying a house, for Diwali, Dhanteras, or do you think there are actually tangible financial benefits, incentives to it?
So, as Indians, we are very emotional of buying an asset class, and that to a home when we are buying it. We always look at good auspicious moments to buy it, and what better than these festive times from Dussehra, Diwali, Dhanteras, all of that coming in. So it's just adds on as a prominence or a important day for taking such a big decision of their lives. And when they do this, it's as developers, it's a great moment. It's a great time for them if there is some opportunity coming their way, and if there is a so mostly all these developers like us and everybody will ensure that they will give some kind of discounts or promotions which will help the buyer also to take a decision faster. And it's a mixed bag, that when you have a great opportunity coming your way in terms of buyers wanting to buy, at the same time when you have a good promotion scheme going on, it just incentivizes the buyer to take their decision faster. And with the festive season being around, it is a mix of all three, which helps the market grow and the demand also come in a positive way.
Sure. I read that Ajmera Realty achieved 1,000 crore in sales in FY24, and you have plans to actually grow by 5 times, in the coming years. Tell me, how do you plan to achieve that? What is the strategy? When COVID hit us, we knew that real estate will be the first market which will actually be will make a great comeback. But thanks to the regulations which started coming in the real estate market, in terms of RERA, in terms of GST, people always put in their options to those developers who have been given great deliveries, who has been in the market for a long time, fairly having no legal issues and everything, and has a good name with quality product being delivered. As Ajmera, we've been in this business since 55 years. We've delivered 45,000 apartments. No legal issues as such with any buyers or whatever, and we are a listed entity, so we tick all the boxes. So this made us put our plans more aggressively. And we thought that this is the opportune time for us, and we should make our plans in a way that we should grow 5x from where we are. So usually in the entire decade, last entire decade, we've done about 300-ish odd crores sales every year, give or take. But then that's where we up our take, and then we said now from 300 we need to grow 5x from where we are. So we started our journey with 400 crores, we reached 800,000, and this year we reach about 1300 plus crores. So that's where we are moving towards, and we continue to strive even more with this opportunity and the market being so great. We want to even up our take and make it even bigger and better from here. Fantastic. Just picking up from what you said, so Ajmera Realty is a family-run business, with a legacy of over 3 generations, and you are at the helm of it right now. So tell me, in terms of your leadership style, how are you then, blending traditional family values, with modern sensibilities and modern innovations? What can you tell us?
So, God's been kind. We are 3 generations working together. We have about 14, 15 family members in the business. But we've always divided our work in a very, structured way, where no one would interfere in each other's jobs, so that's how progress will happen, that's how the sites will work. But at the same time, every one of us, be the first generation, be us as second, and the young guns in the 3rd generation, we all are striving towards ensuring that we have to be pace up with the time. We cannot be thinking traditionally, okay, we were doing something like this earlier, now we have to do, we continue to that way. We move ahead with the times progressively. Use of modern technologies, use of modern facilities in terms of working everywhere. And that's where you progress, and you have to keep on evolving. There is nothing set business works like this. Business is always evolving, things are evolving, and we need to keep up with the pace of it to ensure we also progress like that.
Right. Dhaval, our show Leaders of Tomorrow, it is watched by a lot of young entrepreneurs as well. Our aim is to provide insights for MSMEs as well. And speaking of MSMEs, I want to know from you, what do you think are the role of MSMEs in India's real estate sector? How are they contributing to the overall ecosystem?
See, MSMEs, according to me, are the real, I would say, the heart of the Indian economy. I feel MSMEs are the guys who get this passion and fire in them to take this up ahead. So for us, giving better homes in a great technology and new products which comes every day is something which these MSMEs bring to a real estate development, and that makes our product even better and little more innovative than probably just 4 walls. So that's where we always encourage and try to meet new companies to ensure how we can make our homes better, which will add value to our name, which will add pricing, or which will give something better, which because of the competition we need to also keep on evolving.
Kindly, Dhaval, tell us, and this question is in two parts. What is your expectation, your short-term vision in terms of the festive season? What are you expecting for Ajmera Realty? And my second part is, what is your long-term vision? What's on the horizon? What can we expect from you?
So, as the festive seasons are coming, luckily we have about 7, 8, 9 projects, being offered right now in different parts of the city and also in Bangalore and other places. We are hoping and hoping to see that we have a great run which is going. We've been performing well. We've done a good number over the last half year. This quarter also with festive season, we'll have the extra push coming in from sales from these products. But as a longer vision, our take is that Ajmera has been in this business, and from Mumbai, we are proud to say that we are pin code creators. There are many projects we have made where actually lifestyle has, people have moved into a area where we made those complexes, and that's where pin codes were created because life was created then. And our strive is that as Ajmera, we want to continue doing and creating more pin codes all across the city, or probably in different parts of the different cities of India. And since we hold great land banks, we want to make sure that we just not create homes, but we make a lifestyle city where everyone thrives, not just to stay there, but to work from there. Eventually, a person's efficiency in terms of his own personal growth, in terms of his professional growth, and as a family security is what we want to work on and make all our products like that. So, any project which we bring, and most important right now, all what we are also working is towards sustainability.
Sure.
India is moving towards net carbon zero, and their target is to have the next 2050 or whenever. But and real estate is a great contributor towards the carbon emission. We as Ajmera want to take an active lead in making all our products more sustainable in terms of our projects, so that we contribute to the society. We do that in different ways, but I think for our nature and Mother Earth, sustainability is the most important thing. So make sustainable homes, lifestyle homes, and most important than any product being great, the efficiency of the person and the happiness of the person is what I think is most important for all of us, and that's what we want to do.
Absolutely. Well, fantastic. Thank you so much, Dhaval, for joining us today. It was a pleasure to chat with you.
Thank you so much, and it is always great. I just wish all your viewers and every one of us a happy Diwali and a New Year.
And that's a wrap on this episode of IDFC First Bank Presents Leaders of Tomorrow Season 12. Join us tomorrow as we chat with celebrity chef, actor and entrepreneur Ranveer Brar about what India is indulging in this festive season. Wishing you all a wonderful Diwali. Thank you for watching today's episode. Good night.